Connor, this is unreal.
Feels very real to me.
You know, we have to stop.
Why?
Because if Brooke walks in here and sees us on the floor...
Yeah, we've been over this.
She would be upset, Connor.
Look, Brooke could have been with me tonight, and she said she would rather be alone. Now, that may not say much to you, but it says a hell of a lot to me.
Did she know that you were waiting for her here?
I told you. She called me from her car and said, lock up when you leave.
Was she upset?
Upset? No. She was preoccupied. She's been preoccupied ever since Ridge dumped her. Look, I don't want to talk about Brooke. I want to talk about us.
Well, I would love to talk about us.
I think we should investigate this further.
Investigate?
You know, see what's here.
Well, I know what's here, but I wouldn't expect you to know.
I'm a very fast learner.
Oh, gosh. Connor, if there could really be something between us.
Why couldn't there be?
What about Brooke? I know that you're still in love with her.
Karen, when I'm with you, I don't think about Brooke. I forget everything. But you.
I wish we were at my apartment right now.
I wish we were too.
So what do you want to do, Connor?
I don't want to keep this from Brooke. I have to be straight with her.
Do you want both of us to tell her?
No. No, I'll handle it. Believe me, it won't be a big deal to her. You just go on home, okay?
Will I see you later?
I think that's a distinct possibility.
I'll be waiting for you. Eric, you've been looking at that stuff for hours.
Yeah. It's the story of my life, Sheila. It's every struggle and it's every year that went into building this company here.
Oh, good. So let's talk about it. In the jacuzzi. I'll make it worth your while.
How the hell am I going to hand this over to Brooke? Hand this over to Brooke and this attorney of hers? How am I going to do that?
Karen?
Hi. What are you doing here?
Well, I just stopped by to pick a few things up.
What about the wedding?
The wedding was called off.
What?
I guess Mother decided that she just wasn't ready.
Are you serious? I never saw anyone so ready in my life.
I know. That's at least what she told us. I guess we'll get the real story tomorrow. What about you? This is kind of late for you to be here.
Well, I'm just taking some work home with me.
One of those nights, huh?
Well, actually, I think it's going to be a very good night. In fact, it may be so good that I just won't be coming in tomorrow morning.
What's going on?
I'm in love. That is what's going on.
This should be short and sweet.
Hi.
How was your night?
Illuminating?
You said you were going to a movie.
I did.
By yourself.
By myself.
Sounds like fun.
I thought you'd be gone.
I will be soon.
Well, I'm glad you're still here.
Are you? Why?
Because I'd like to tell you about my night.
Why don't you let me tell you about my night first?
Okay.
I've been thinking a lot about us lately. And it's clear to me that you and I are coming from two completely different places as far as this relationship is concerned. Now, I'm still going to represent you, of course, and that goes without saying. But I think for the sake of my mental health,
I have a new interest. In fact, he's going to be coming by my apartment tonight.
Really?
Yes. His name is Connor Davis. And he is so special.
Well, that's wonderful to hear.
Yes, it is, especially for you.
Karen, I am very happy for you, really. I know I probably wouldn't be if Thorne and I weren't so close, but we are.
How's the drinking going?
Dry as a desert.
Forever.
Well, forever is a long time, but if that's what Thorne wants, then yes, forever.
It is what he wants. Macy, don't put him through what you put Sly through.
I won't. Not that I need you or anybody else lecturing me about it.
Okay. Point well taken. My lectures are over.
Good. I have got to go anyway, though. Don't want to keep Thorne waiting.
Hey, Macy. If you can really make Thorne happy, and I really believe that you can, then I support you. Both of you.
You really have fallen for this new guy, haven't you?
Well, Connor has no right to these records. He has no right at all.
Maybe you won't have to show him everything.
No, just in the last 5 years, Elliot says. Maybe they'll even go back further than that.
Would that be so bad?
Would that be so bad? Do you know what they'll do with that information? They'll use it against us. They will take all our hard work and our determination, and they will twist it around and use it to wipe out the last 10 years of my life, maybe even the next 10 years. Well, I'm not going to let him do it. I'm not going to let him do it.
Eric, you're far too upset.
Yes, well, it's getting worse every minute, and I'm going to play every card I possibly can to keep Connor Davis from seeing these records.
All right, so what's the downside if he does see them?
The downside? The downside is that he will see our profits from this year, and he will see that they are much larger than they were last year, and he will attribute all of that to belief. But he won't stop there, not our Connor Davis. He will project that onto the next 10 years, and he will try to get his hands on all of that, too. He's trying to steal this company. He's trying to destroy my company. There's no doubt in my mind about that.
Eric, do you really think that we're gonna let that happen?
Sheila, it's my war. I don't want you involved in this. This is my livelihood. This is my career, my business. I know what to do. I'm not gonna let some young, egomaniacal, sarcastic lawyer take it out from under me.
Okay, that's fine, Eric. That's just fine. Can we not talk about this anymore?
And Brooke was my wife. I was married to Brooke. What is she doing here? She wants 30, 50, God knows how many millions of dollars. I don't have that kind of money. I can't even raise that kind of money. What does she want? What the hell does she want from me?
Eric, calm down. Please. Look, I want you to come with me. Come on.
May I continue, please?
No.
I'm not finished, okay?
It's my turn to talk.
This is important.
And what I have to say is very important to me, too.
Okay. Go ahead.
So much has happened these days that I've had a very hard time processing it all. And then all of a sudden something new happens. First, there was Ridge's decision about Taylor. And then all this business about belief. And then the Forresters trying to trick me so that I didn't realize I had a claim on belief. And then, of course, the usual, raising my children. Mourning the loss of a man who I've loved for many years. I mean, it's just amazing that I've made it through this, and I'm here. But I am. And I'm relatively together. I'm stable. I mean, look at my kids. Nobody would ever know that their mother was going through the crisis of her life. They're as safe and secure as ever. I was sitting there in the movie theater thinking about all these things. And it occurred to me that I've been a fool. Because there's only one reason why I've made it through all of this. Only one reason.
And what is that?
You don't know what that is? Or should I say who? It's you, silly. You're the reason why I hung together through all of this. You're the reason I didn't turn into a babbling idiot after what the Forresters did to me. I owe you so much for that.
I'll send you a bill.
You don't have to. I'm going to start paying it tonight.
What are you saying?
Connor, you have been so good to me. You've been so good for me and for my children. I really don't know what I would have done without you all of these weeks.
Well, oftentimes, Brooke, a lawyer becomes a person's support system, too.
Yes, you're my lawyer. And a damn good one at that. But you're so much more than that.
What?
Connor, I haven't been fair to you. And I haven't been fair to myself. I need you. Yes, as my attorney, but I need you in other ways, too. It was only tonight that I finally realized that.
What other ways are you talking about? I mean, as a friend.
Yes, as a friend, but beyond that. I've held you off too long. It's time for a change. I'm ready for that change.
Doesn't this feel wonderful? It just goes to show you that there's more to life than just business. Hey. Hey. Come on, lighten up. Have some fun here, would you? Oh, you're gonna make this a challenge? Well, you know I'm always up for a challenge.
Sheila, I can't let them do this.
Oh, wait, where are you?
No, I'm gonna go over there.
Go where?
I have to stop them. I can't let them. I have to do whatever I have to do, in court or out of court, to keep them from destroying a business that took my whole life to build up.
Eric, you
Look, I've worked too hard.
Down.
I've worked way too hard. Connor Davis was just some little kid when I started this business. I'm not gonna let him come in and just pull it out from under.
Eric, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Brooke, are you sure that this is what you really want?
Yes.
It is rather sudden.
Connor, we have been close for a long time. What's sudden is my awareness that I want to move on with my life.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean...
Please, don't try and interpret this for me. I've pushed you away too long, and I don't want to do that any longer.
Well, you've done that for a reason.
Yes, but I stopped grieving. I did. I want to see what we can share together. You and me. The two of us.
Brooke, maybe you should just wait and see how you feel about this in the morning.
Yes. Let's wait and see how I feel. In the morning. Wait right here.
Well, yes, I guess you could say that. I am falling in love. Oh, it feels so wonderful.
That's great. I'm really happy for you.
Thanks. Well, it looks like we both have a pretty big night ahead of us, huh?
Yeah, it does. So, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go home and take a bath and put on something kind of sexy and be ready.
Well, somebody is in for one hell of a night.
I know he is.
I'll bet you are too.
Come on, I'll ride down with you.
Great. So, are you anxious?
Oh, no, I'm excited.
I would be
This is
too.
the perfect guy.
I'm happy for you. Thanks.
I thought you were gonna wait to see how you felt in the morning.
I am. When I wake up next to you.
Brooke, tell me this is really happening.
Well, nothing's happened yet. But something is about to happen. You have been so good to me. You've treated my children like they were your own. You've helped me through the worst time of my life. And finally tonight, I look at you and I can see who you really are. You're a man I don't want to keep turning away from. The man I want to share everything with. I want you, Connor Davis. And not just to have sex with. But I want to love you. And I want to love you